Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a hell of a show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want today's full show before it comes out on YouTube, it is streaming for free on the DREAMERSPRO podcast. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. We're going to be talking about hating ass Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas, who always hating on Michael Jordan. So you know Gilbert Arenas is a Michael Jordan hater. Why he does it, I don't know why. I don't know why Gilbert Arenas said to himself, you know what, I'm going to go after the best player in this sport, and I'm going to try to convince people that the people are better. I'm like, of all the players, you could have gone after Kobe, you could have gone after Tim Duncan, you could have gone after Larry Bird, you could have gone after Magic Johnson. He went past all of these people like, you know, I'm going to go at Jordan. And then to go at him and bring a player that's far that he's far more superior than. But nevertheless, Gilbert Arenas tries to make these terrible arguments about why he believes LeBron James is in the same universe as Jordan, and I don't think so. I'm saying it. I'm saying it right. I don't think it's close. Y'all can be up there twerking it up, knocking over drinks. I don't feel that way. There's some people that like to be politically correct, like he's two. I don't think it's close. Let me just say that. I'm sorry. I don't think it's close at all. Like, I think Jordan is like in another universe. This is just I'm sorry. I don't think it's close. But you know, Gilbert Arenas has been on this campaign of hating on Jordan, on Gil's Arena. So what happened recently? Gilbert Arenas was on his show and he was trying to criticize Michael Jordan for not being able to uplift the Washington Wizards at the age of 39, the way LeBron has been uplifting the Lakers, even though I don't know what he means by that. But anyway, and he says that why didn't Jordan get enough criticism? So for those of you who didn't hear his comments, I want to quickly play them for you now, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what Gilbert Arenas tried to say here.
When Michael Jordan was playing with the Wizards that second year and he brought in all those vets to try to win some games, they were supposed to be a playoff seed. When they were losing, no one talked bad about Michael Jordan. No one said nothing. They just let him do his thing.
Exactly.
So why y'all not doing it for this 39-year-old? Why is he expected to win when the GOAT didn't? They supposed to win 48 games. They had high hopes for that second year and they fell short, and no one blamed Michael Jordan for it because of his age.
So you heard what he had to say. Now, what happened? He says that, and I think that was on his Instagram. Then I come across an article from fadeawayworld.net that then went out there to highlight an article which basically said Brendan Haywood, who's one of Gilbert Arenas' former teammates, actually pushed back on Gilbert Arenas for his ridiculous comments. And I want to show it to you here. He said, in response to that, he said, MJ didn't have Anthony Davis on his team or anybody remotely close to his level of talent. Now, what he just said is what most basketball fans that don't rub honey all over themselves and twerk it up all over the place know. So for those of us who are aware of this and we hear this, we laugh because like, this is ridiculous. Gilbert Arenas is talking like as if we don't know what happened 20 years ago. He always makes fun of me about Google. Maybe he uses Bing. I don't know, whatever. He must have something against Google. Maybe they blocked him. I don't know. Maybe he can't open up a Gmail account. I don't know what happened. But anybody who has a computer can punch this up immediately and figure out that what he's saying is laughable. What are you talking about? Who were the top 75 guys Jordan was playing? As a matter of fact, let me go to the roster of the Washington Wizards. Let's look at what year is this? This is the 2001, 2002 season. Okay, let's look at some of these Hall of Famers. Courtney Alexander, Kwame Brown, Hubert Davis, Richard Hamilton, who was a great player for the Detroit Pistons, obviously. Brendan Haywood, Popeye Jones, Michael Jordan, Christian Laettner, Tyronn Lue, Tyron Nebsby, Bobby Simmons, Ian Thomas, Jahadi White, Chris Whitney. Where are the top 50 guys on this list? Where are the top 10 guys on this list? Where are the top 75 guys on this list? Where are they? Where? We can go back a few years earlier where LeBron was even younger than 39. He was playing with who? Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard. A few years prior, Rajon Rondo. Where were these players that Jordan was playing? So when Gilbert says this, I gotta sit back and believe that Gilbert must know that his audience is not very well studied when it comes to basketball. Because it's only people that don't know this that you can get this over on. I cannot comprehend a normal, informed basketball fan listening to this and say, Oh man, he makes a great point. I can't fathom it. I can't. You compare the teams. What are we talking about here? And to this day, he's still playing with Anthony Davis. To this day. So I got to ask the question, why is Gilbert Arenas doing this? We actually put up a poll on our channel. Let me say, how long ago did we do this? We put up a poll 2 hours ago. And the question was the following. Do you believe Gilbert Arenas secretly works for Clutch Sports? Out of the 3,000 voters, 72% said yes. 28% said no. Right? And some people are, oh, how could you say this? How could you say this? Here's, if you notice something, you notice Gilbert Arenas got more respect for Rich Paul than he do for Michael Jordan. Why? Gilbert Arenas got more respect for Rich Paul than he does for Michael Jordan. The person they spend all day long comparing to. If there was no MJ, they would have nobody to talk about. Do you realize Gilbert Arenas got more respect for Rich Paul than Michael Jordan? Why is that? Why is that? He just recently said that he used to train LeBron James' son, Bronny James. He said that Bomani Jones was on the show there. So he knows LeBron. Obviously, he said when they were playing in the playoffs, they used to go out, hang out at LeBron's house, and which I cannot even believe. We're in the playoffs and we're competing, and I'm going to your house? What? But that's what they were doing. Listen, the Michael Jordan slander got to stop. The reason it has to stop is because no one is being convinced. The only people that think this is an argument are LeBron fans. That's all. Kobe fans don't think it is. Jordan fans don't think it is. Tim Duncan fans don't think it is. Magic Johnson fans don't think it is. Larry Bird fans. It's only LeBron fans that actually think this is something. Like, man, we onto something here. We got him rolling now. You ain't got nothing. No basketball. Nobody thinks that. Nobody. Gil's Arena is not the basketball fans. It's not. Nobody thinks this. Nobody. And you know who else isn't thinking? Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas does not think that LeBron is better. He does not think that. Do you know why he doesn't think that? Because he can't make an argument for why he would think that. I challenge Gilbert Arenas to make a show on his channel, on Gil's Arena, his smaller channel, whatever it is, No Chill Gil. You do a show and explain to the audience what you believe makes LeBron a better basketball player than Mike. I can assure you he will not be able to do it. He cannot do it. The only way he can do it is by bringing up points about, oh, well, you see what Jordan was doing as a GM? Do you see the way he walks? Did you look at his cigars? You know, LeBron built a school. Jordan didn't build a school. What does that really mean? The irrelevant points. If we're talking about basketball, it's impossible. The only people that believe that on that show is him and the moderator. That's it. That's all. Kenyon Martin don't believe it. Brandon Jennings don't believe it. Rashard McCann don't believe it. Bomani Jones don't believe it. You can bring on Rich Paul. Only bring on Rich Paul. He believe it. Who else would believe that? Well, nobody. So to me, listen, we got to stop with the Michael Jordan hate. Do you know why? Because again, y'all nowhere. Y'all are not making up ground. Y'all are not convincing anybody except LeBron fans who'll be sitting up there twerking it up, rubbing honey all over themselves and talking about, oh, we got him now. You ain't got a damn thing. But anyway, these are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.